Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Basic Electrical. Today we have learned the rotor protection of generator. So the first is the loss of excitation and the second is the field ground fault protection. So first we have to study the loss of excitation. So in the loss of excitation means when the excitation of generator is lost, it speeds up slightly and operates as a induction generator. So what do you mean by the excitation basically? So excitation means in the case of a machine with the field coils is there. So a current must flow in the coils to generate the field. Otherwise, no power is transferred from the rotor. So this process of generating a magnetic field by means of electric current is called the excitations. So in the case of rotor protection means the excitation of generator is lost, so it speeds up slightly. So the wound rotor generator are not having the damper windings, hence they are not suitable for the such type of operation is basically. So the rotor is overheated quickly due to heavy induced current in the rotor iron. So the rotor of the silent pole generators are not overheated because they have damper winding and which carry the induced current. And the stators of both the silent and non-silent pole generators are overheated due to the wattless current drawn from the machine and as a magnetizing current from the system. So the stator overheating does not occur as quickly as rotor overheating. So next you can see that there is a figure that is the synchronous generator, and it is the connected with the infinite bus, that is the infinite, but this one is the infinite bus, and here the current is flow, that is I is equal to I angle theta. Okay, and here this bus the voltage is that is V is equal to V angle 0 degree. Okay, another is that here the power factor PF is equal to cos theta, and that is lagging. Okay, and here you can see that the impedance seen here, impedance is Z. Okay, so Z is equal to basically what is that? Z is equal to R plus jx. Okay, so you can write impedance Z is equal to V upon I, and the voltage of this infinite bus is V angle 0 degree, and the current is flowing, that is I angle theta. Okay, so here in the denominator we can write like this: I is equal to I minus angle theta. Okay, so Z is equal to what is that? Z is equal to V upon I, and that is angle is positive theta. So it is you can see that there is the angle is positive, so impedance is seen is there, the angle is theta is positive, so it is what? Inductive. So it is inductive. But after loss of excitation, what is that? After loss of excitation, okay, so after loss of excitation it can be as a induction generator. Okay, synchronous generator is like a induction generator, so it is connected with the infinite bus system. Okay, so here you can see that the power factor PF, okay, that is equal to cos theta, and cos theta here is leading, and impedance here, impedance is Z. Okay, and Z is here, impedance Z is equal to V upon I, and that is equal to R minus jx, that is capacitive. Okay, so basically you can see that is the infinite bus system is directly connected with the synchronous generator. Okay, this is synchronous generator is directly connected with the infinite bus system, and induction generator is connected with that. So in this case there is the lagging. Okay, so z is equal to what is that? That is v by I, and is equal to r minus jx, and z is equal to v angle 0 upon I by angle plus phi. So you can write like this: z is equal to v upon I and angle minus phi. Okay, so z is equal to r minus jx, that is capacitive. Okay, next is that is the synchronous generator. Okay, and it is connected with the infinite bus system through the relay. What is relay is? That is Moho relay. Okay, and similar induction generator is connected with the relay through the Moho relay. Okay, this one is the this one synchronous generator is, what is that? You can calculate it, that is the inductive, and this one is the capacitive. Okay, so the final conclusion is that, what is that? In Moho relay is connected with the synchronous generator. Moho is connected with the synchronous generator. Then impedance is seen by the relay. Then impedance seen by the relay is inductive. And the second conclusion is that when the Moho relay is connected with the induction generator, then the impedance seen by the relay, that is Z is seen by the relay, is capacitive. Okay, next point is that then we have to plot the graph, that is this one is minus r, this one is r, x minus x. Okay, so here this is the angle, okay, and here the plot of the for the relay. So in this case that is zs, that is r minus jx. So inside the relay, that is trip is conducted, and outside that is capacitive, and this one is the r plus jx, and r plus jx is what is inductive. Okay, so this one, when the generator loses its excitation, the locus of the equivalent generator impedance moves from one first quadrant, and that is the moves from the first quadrant to the fourth quadrant. You can see that the when the generator loses the excitation, the locus of equivalent generator impedance is moves from the first quadrant to the fourth quadrant, and the relay trips the field breaker, and generator is disconnected from the system. So this is basically the generator rotor protection when the loss of excitation is that. So that's all about it. So I hope that you have learned the basics of this loss of excitation. So thank you very much. Please like and subscribe my channel, Basic Electrical.